Hello and welcome to this overview video of the PK4 TimeTracker. The PK4 TimeTracker brings two big advantages to Salesforce. One, because we are a native Salesforce app, you can actually track time to any object that you have within Salesforce. It could be standard objects like cases or opportunities or accounts, or it could be custom objects like work orders or anything else that you might have. And this can be done with a fairly simple bit of configuration. The second big advantage is that we actually let you track time in multiple platforms. So we have a mobile app, a web app, a Chrome extension. You can track time within Jira. You can track time within Slack. So the idea being that people work in whatever platform they're comfortable in, but their time all finally comes back into Salesforce as the single system of record. So if you look at this, you see that there are records for all kinds of things. These are people who have checked in Salesforce on other platforms. So what this does is that because this is all within Salesforce, you now have the advantage that you can use this data for reporting, for analysis, and for integration with other systems. Maybe it's with payroll or with invoicing or even something like financial force. So ultimately, all the data is available within Salesforce. So there's multiple ways in which you can track time here. We have what we call lightning components. And if you look at this, this is one kind of manual tracking lightning component where you actually put in the time that you worked on this opportunity. There's also what we call a automatic tracking component. In this case, the user does nothing, but as soon as you open a record, it automatically starts tracking time to that record. And as long as the user is on that record, it will keep tracking time there. So that's the second way. There are other lightning components that will let you do live tracking, which is a start and stop mechanism. There's also a more standard traditional time tracking method where if you're doing end of day or end of week time entries, you put in all of the details of the work that you did over the week or over the day, and then you submit it all together at one shot. So that's another way of entering time. We also have a time review mechanism for managers. So I'm logged in as a manager here. And if I go to this approvals tab, I see time for all the people on my team. And when I look at this, I can look at all the time that they've spent. If it looks okay, I approve. If I need some corrections, I can ask them to make corrections. Then the user gets a notification and they can make any modifications that they want to. We also have a project management module in here, and this allows you to make time assignments to people on your teams. Because we also have a PTO module, you can see vacation time here. If people are tracking expenses, we have an expense module, so you can get expenses attached to task assignments. So all of this is possible because of the various modules that we have. Within the project management, there's a Gantt and there's a Kanban board. So various ways of looking at how your project's progressing. And because people are actually tracking time to these assignments, you get an actual ongoing view of what's going on with your project. And most importantly, because all of this is within Salesforce, you get the power of Salesforce for analysis and reporting, like I said. So there's a whole host of reports here that you can use, change, modify, all of which gives you a perspective of what's going on with your cases, your opportunities, objects, whichever ones you're tracking time to. So that's an overall view of what you can do with the time tracker. And if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to us.